Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Tactician, the Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 8 of our Federal Spring of 62 campaign in version 1.11 using the A.O.M Mod. Now, you all have decided how this campaign is going to move forward. And at the time of recording this video, and if I can figure out how to do it, there will be an image up on the screen. Hold the status quo was at 37%. Drive on to Richmond was at 48%. And I have an idea was at 15%. And honestly, originally I thought I have an idea was going to be the winner early on, because a lot of people were really digging the Go West strategy that was put up on there. And I happen to like that idea also, but apparently we do have a bunch of Horace Greeleys in the audience here, and we are going to be driving on to Richmond, which won with the 48% of the vote. So that is exactly what we are going to do. So this will still go for quite a few episodes. Just because we're driving on to Richmond doesn't mean it's going to end anytime soon, as we're not attacking anywhere else outside of Florida. So that's what we're going to do. Also, moving on from there, we do have another viewer unit to add in, and that is the Louisville Legion for Great Graham. They are in training right now under command of Ormsby Mitchell, and they'll be ready to go in 33 days. So they should be in the Army sometime mid-August. Alright, so moving on. Last episode, we saw our renewed invasion of Florida with the newly created Army to Suwannee under Butler with the 6th and 13th Corps. 13th Corps is now moving on to Fort Brooke outside of Tampa. We had a skirmish at Cairo and a battle of the Arkansas River just north of Fort Smith in Arkansas. So 8th Corps is pulling back right now to Springfield. And it looks like we do finally have a limited intervention going on by the rebels into Kentucky. But it doesn't look like they're going to become any further than where they are now. I was really hoping they'd move in to take the state. They are not doing so, it looks like. And coming back here to Virginia. So when we left off, Department of Norfolk and the right wing were on their way to Winchester. We'll let that hold on. I'm going to send 1st and, which is the other corps here, 1st and 3rd Corps to besiege Fort Whipple and Fort Line. And I'll be sending 2nd Corps and 14th Corps mounted down to Fredericksburg to begin this invasion. So let's start doing that now. You got a perk there. Should probably be sending Grant to go with these 3 corps over here. Alright, we've got our initial moves laid out, so I will be back with the next major incident. Alright, it's now July 9th, and we have our first engagement on the renewed drive onto Richmond, and that is between our 5th Corps operating in the valley under Nathaniel Banks going up against the Department of Norfolk and the right wing of the Army of Northern Virginia under command of Hughie. So we're bringing 19,292 infantry, 2,400 cavalry, and 41 guns to the fight against their 21,416 infantry and 67 guns. So fairly even on numbers wise, which usually doesn't work out well for the AI. So we're definitely going to be taking this fight. And we've already taken Fort Whipple right off the bat. That siege does not last long now. And so we are now moving on Fort Lyon. And after that, we'll be moving down to Manassas Junction and Culpeper Courthouse. 14th Corps is already inside of Fredericksburg, with 2nd and 4th following up behind it. But like I said, we're going to be taking this fight right now, so I'll see you on the other side of the load screen. Welcome to the Battle of Winchester. So we did draw the attack on this map, and the rebels are defending down at Kernstown. And we are up here in Winchester. Both rebel corps are on the field, so I do expect them to be consolidated in this area. So hopefully we do some good damage to both those corps. So it's pretty straightforward, as this is the Winchester map. So I'm going to be sending the cavalry regiment right down this road here to get a sighting on the rebels. And I may just make a head-on assault into them. I'm not sure yet, since the objective point is right here at Kernstown itself. But we'll see once I get the rebels sighted. So I'm going to get my troops moving down the road. And once we get sighting on the rebels and take a look at their dispositions, I'll bring you all back in. So I'll be back. Alright, it's 1358, and we already have a sighting on the rebels, and they are defending well forward at Kernstown. We do have one corps here, and it looks like I just had a sighting on a brigade back here. So both corps separated, but one of them's right here in front of us. And these halt orders are not going to arrive in time. That's an odd place for entrenchments. There's a dispatch rider now, so they're not going to get these orders before they cross the bridge. Or did they just get them? Looks like they just got them, so pull back here onto the hilltop. So I actually do have one division heading down this way. So I actually have two 1st divisions, so we'll try not to get confused. So I got one 1st division coming here and one 1st division coming here. I got to rename them after the battle. So it looks like right now I want to push onto these artillery batteries on the right flank here. We'll have to start before going after the infantry. So we'll take a broad front approach to this. As this is just a one corps for right now. The other one may come up or may hang back here at Kernstown. So we'll attack here one division across the bridge with the other division and along this flank with the 3rd division. So it's going to be a little while for my troops are in position, so I'll be back. I don't know what the AI is doing right now, but they have started sending the other corps forward into an attack. This is a little odd. But it works for me because they are not in defensive formation. That battery up on the hillside. Dismounted in loose order. Alright, Kevin, come down and get those sharps into the fight. So who is this? Department of Norfolk. So Hughie's got his dander up. These guys actually have me outranged. Really? Not a big brigade, though. Oh, what the hell are cavalry's doing? Like spinning in circles without moving. Boys unlimbered. Keep this brigade in the fight. Let's go, cavalry. Get down here. And there went that brigade. I'd love to know what Hughie was thinking sending his Department of Norfolk up the way he did. care of that battery, and I'll just come down and face the bridge. Looks like this division will not be participating in the attack at the moment. This brigade's now falling back. Very good. Boys halt there. Alright, it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a lull here while I maneuver my two attacking divisions into position, so I'll be back. Alright, it's 1547. My left flank division is moving into position. I do have skirmishers out to start dealing with the artillery batteries and their skirmishers to my front. Looks like they're sending Tombs Brigade forward now for some odd reason. I have no idea what the hell this brigade is doing. Not so sure I'm going to be pushing this attack forward. All this artillery lined up over here. Looks like it'll be on my right flank division to make the push. I'll be honest, I am failing to understand why they are sending these brigades out. Looks like all my skirmishers have been pushed in so far. This works for me either way, because they are opening up their center. I think I just realized they put their boys in a bad spot. Can't break that one battery there. Oh, if anybody's wondering what today's battle brew is, it is the Balvenie 14 Caribbean cask. Good, then one battery's gone. That one's pulling off, so let's advance this brigade down here, see if we can't chase them away. Come hit this brigade in that flank. I wonder where his battery's going off to. There we go, force of skirmishers back. Where are these boys going? This is good. It keeps this battery turned towards this brigade. Grimm's Reapers can take them down from the flank. It's actually turning into a fairly bloody battle. Yep, who's wounded? Miles. Commander of Grimm's Reaper. Nope, not Grimm's Reapers. The Railroad Brigade. Alright. Now that have flanked to you, so push in on them. And there goes the railroad brigade. That battery's broken, very good. It looks like we break one more brigade and this battle is ours. And they are starting to withdraw. All right. And there they go. Once again, we will not be pursuing. So we'll just speed this along. All right. Pretty bloody exchange, especially for one of my battles. I really love to know what Hughie was thinking, sending those divisions forward to attack us in the center. I have no idea what was going on there. But we lost 1,527, or 19,287 infantry. We lost 93 of our 2,300 cavalry, 12 of our 41 guns. That battery did break, but we'll get the guns back. Total loss of 1,658 of our 22,292 men. We took down 2,600 of their 22,000 infantry, 35 of their 65 guns. Total loss of 2,800 of their 23,000 men. So a little bloodier than normal, to say the least. But in a good way. It means our push is not going to be as easy as we believe it should be. Alright, let's go over to paperwork. Alright, Cavalry Brigade did 804 to infantry. 1st Division, 2nd Brigade did 66 to artillery. Railroad Brigade did 60 to infantry, 3 to artillery for a total of 63. Grimm's Reapers did 65 to infantry, 19 to artillery for a total of 84. And the Maryland Light Artillery did 27 to artillery. Division total 240. 2nd Division, 2nd Brigade did nothing. 1st Brigade nothing. Buckeyes did 44 to infantry. And 2nd Division Artillery did 5 to infantry. So they didn't come into the fighting until the very end. It was taking a while for that division to get moved into place. And I got to rename this division the 3rd Division. So we'll call it 3rd Division right now. 2nd Brigade did 717 to infantry, 27 to artillery for a total of 744. 1st Brigade did 401 to infantry, 2 to artillery for a total of 403. 3rd Brigade did 410 to infantry, 34 to artillery for a total of 444. And 1st Division Artillery did 63 to infantry, 12 to artillery for a total of 77. Division total 1,668. Alright, so we got any of their officers. We lost one. Look like we're going from the Department of Norfolk. And we did not get a single one of their officers. That is a little surprising. Close out of there. And like I said, I don't know what Hughie was thinking with that attack. because we did have to push into them, and it would have been a bloodier affair for us if we'd had to. AI threw away their defense for an attack, which is something I normally do. I don't usually expect to see that out of the AI. But let me know what you all thought in the comments below, and I will be back with the newspaper screen. Victory at Winchester. The Department of Norfolk and the right wing of the Army of Northern Virginia are retreating in panic. The enemy's reportedly suffered total casualties of 2,783 men. There are 416 killed and 444 captured. Our casualties total 1,658 men, with 330 killed and 204 missing. We've captured 962 rifles and 13 guns from the field and sent 440 soldiers down to our prison camps. Looks like Colonel Bayard is now a national hero. So looks like he's due a promotion. Let's go take care of that real fast. And that's the Cavalry Brigade commander. Oh, his stats are about to take a hit with the promotion. Nope, they did not. All right. So as I said, prior to this battle, we have taken down Fort Whipple. We are now working on Fort Lyon. 14th Corps is in Fredericksburg, with 2nd and 4th following up behind it. So I don't know if the center is going to be attacking them or not. Maybe it will, maybe it will not. And down in Florida, we are building the depot over here in preparation for taking on Fort Brooke with 13th Corps. So that should cover the map for now. So nothing's moved in Kentucky. This has only been a few days. So we're going to keep this episode rolling along, and I'll be back with the next incident. Alright, it's now July 12th, and we have our second engagement on the push into Richmond. Things are moving pretty quickly on this map. As you can see here, we are now already taken Fort Lyon, Fort Whipple. We are halfway up the valley. We are besieging Fort Johnston outside of Richmond already. So we are now currently engaging the Army of the Valley District under the command of William Pendleton, which begs the question, where's Jackson? That's a little worrisome that Pendleton's in command here and not Jackson, but he's probably commanding one of those freshly created army down south. So we're coming in with 51,603 infantry, 16,316 cavalry, and 193 guns. To 16,612 infantry, 572 cavalry, and 30 guns. So I'm going to have 2 corps on the field initially, 1st and 3rd. 14th is coming in 27 hours because they were well south of the battlefield here. They were down here at Catherine Furnace. I was hoping to block them from retreating away, but decided to stand and fight. So I don't see this battle taking too long. I could shove them out. I don't need more than 1st Corps for this fight, so I will see you on the other side of the load screen. Welcome to the Battle of Culpeper Courthouse. We are on the Wilderness map, which I think everybody dislikes this map. So we're going to make this as quick and dirty as possible. We do have the defensive, but I'm not going to sit on the defensive. I'm going to go out and actively find these boys. So I'm sending 3rd Division down to Hazel Grove to hold the ridge line here, just in case they decide to come up this road. And I'm sending 1st and 2nd Division straight down the Orange Turnpike. So we should run into them right over here at Furnace Road. So they only have the one entry path, so they should be here when we engage them. So play on this and get our troops in motion. Probably should detach the artillery batteries. Now, is it order you individually? It's going to be a while before I get into contact here, so it's already 17:30, so the day might be over before we have contact. I don't know. I'll be back. All right, it's 1848, and we have sighted the rebels coming down Orange Plank Road. So I do have skirmishers out in front of all my brigades right now. So I have the skirmishers from the Bloody First. Choose Horse Artillery is right here in the lead. So skirmishers are going to go hit these boys right now. I'm calling these skirmishers. Don't need them out anymore. Where's your artillery? There you are. And we've already seen off the horse artillery next to Zashby's brigade. Alright, Bloody First is in position, so we'll recall the skirmishers. Ooh, and they are pushing left. It's a good thing I had this division on the move already. Cavalry pursuit the skirmishers, but not a good idea. They're running into the Bloody First, which is armed with Sharps rifles, so they should rip them down fairly easily. And of course, your artillery is going to pathfind in front. First Legion, what are you doing? Alright, canister, boys, canister. Don't get ripped up. Good job, First Legion. Break that brigade up. boys at the double cover the artillery. They're not doing very well right now. And Third Corps, might as well just start marching your troops down this way. Get some experience points from the movement. I want to advance to East Yorkshire against this brigade, but I need my grunts in place first. Take forever for that division to get in position. You guys are moving. Jeez. I have no commanders nearby. That's great. Oh, McDowell, get your ass up here. Problem is, when you're fighting in the wilderness, it takes forever to move troops around. It looks like they're coming on in a general assault. Why are you guys doing so bad? You only got 5 losses. What's going on here? Where's Grant? Probably back here. Yep, there he is. Let's bring you forward also. Rally your troops, man. Alright, Blood First has got the first perk and requested to be sharpshooter, so there we go. There we go, Black Watch, getting to the fight. Not going to take too much more to break these guys. Hopefully we do it before nightfall. Hannibal, advance in front of the Bloody First. Give them some cover. There's a brigade sitting right there on their flank that I can't see. Very good. Yorkshires go after the Lynchburg artillery. Ignore the retreating unit, please. And Bloody First Battery just broke. They only had 11 casualties, so that's... yeah, that's bad. And there goes the Bloody First, but Hannibal Brigade's approaching right behind them. My troops aren't doing so well either. Even though we were on the defensive, I did decide to attack. So when attacking in the wilderness is always a bad idea. There goes Finnegan's brigade, and they are starting to withdraw. Very good. This battle is going to be a lot bloodier than I expected it to be. There's their retreat. Let's speed this along so we are not pursuing. And my grunts broke right at the end. Once again, I have to say, I hate fighting on this map. It just always sucks. So we took down 1,500 of their 16,000 infantry, 150 of their 550 cavalry. We got 535 guns. For total loss of 1,700 to 17,000 men that Pendleton brought onto the field. We lost 930 of our 51,000 infantry. None of our cavalry, 16 of our 198 guns, but we'll get them back. Total loss of 961 men of our 70,727. So, yeah, any battle in the eastern, over in Virginia, is going to have a lot of Federals, not a lot of rebels. Let's take a look at this paperwork real fast. Fewer casualties in the last battle. Third didn't fight. 14th wasn't on the field. Cav didn't fight. Engineers didn't fight. 3rd Division did not fight. 1st Division, the Bloody First, did 654 to infantry, 69 to cavalry, 25 to artillery, for a total of 748. My Grunts did 252 to infantry. The East Yorkshire Volunteers did 253 to infantry, 31 to artillery, for a total of 284. And the Bloody First Battery did 65 to infantry, 5 to cavalry, 4 to artillery, for a total of 74. Division total 1,358. And 2nd Division, the Black Watch did 218 to infantry. Hannibal Brigade did 67 to infantry. The Egyptian Brigade did 62 to infantry. And the 1st Legion Nationale did 70 to cavalry. Division total 417. So we didn't lose any officers in that fight. So let's see if we got any of theirs. Right now it does not look like it. Nope, that's another battle where the rebels got away without losing any officers. I'm not used to that. We usually do a hefty toll on their men. Let's get closed out of here. So, that battle was kind of a mess of my own making, but whenever you're fighting on the wilderness, it's going to be a mess. But it was messier than it should have been. And that's on me, because I could have waited for the rebels to come at me, but I wanted this fight pretty much over and done with as quickly as possible. So, I do deserve a little bit of a lambasting for this fight, so have at it in the comments below. Alright, victory at Culpeper Courthouse. The enemies reportedly suffered total casualties of 1,760 men. There were 299 killed and 311 captured. Our casualties totaled 961 men, with 144 killed and 122 missing. We captured 760 rifles and 2 guns from the battlefield and sent 340 soldiers off to our prison camps. General Sam Wood loses face. Is he one of mine? Take a look at that real fast. No, he is not. All right. So get this one rolled off. So I was hoping to catch the Center Corps with this fight, but they slipped south of 14th Corps before I was able to get them in position. So now the left wing and center moving in to support the siege of Fort Johnston, it looks like. That's no big deal. 4th Corps is there, 2nd's on its way. But I do believe we will end the episode here, as we have had a very, very good start to our drive on the Richmond. So once again, if you're a new viewer, return viewer, you're not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember to hit that bell icon so that the next video comes out. If you like a brigade of one of my armies, please let me know in the comments below. Type of unit, state it's from, weapons and uniforms, officers, And I'll oblige on all counts if possible. And as always, comments, comments, comments. Please do keep them coming. And I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.